actual aftercares themselves, and they are farms that will rehome and rehouse the animals when they come off the track. And then there are other organizations.
And we are back on the grass here in Maryland. Race number 8 is our first turf race of the season. Mr. Hustle and Boats A Rockin' are your top 2 contenders.
Six furlongs of the opener. And they're off. He rolls in the far outside. Open the book says Early Speed and Patriotic Party is chiming in with Space Mind, and also on the inside is His Royal G in the early firing line as they sort out now. Another 5 lengths back and back to Notion to Tap It, and trailing the field is Thruster. Thruster lasted about a dozen off that pace. On the inside, His Royal G going to the lead, and Neck from Open the Books in second. He rolls on the outside, racing third position, and Neck to the inside. Next is Spite Your Mind right after that trio, and they're followed by Patriotic Party. Notion to Tap It, and trailing the field is Thruster still. Into the far turn where it's Open the Books. Maybe that green blinker's just in front now by a head from His Royal G, and he rolls prompting out there 3 wide. And Spite Your Mind racing along in fourth. Patriotic Party on the outside, followed by Notion to Tap It down to the inside. And Thruster trailing the field as they turn, and it's a wide open affair. On the inside getting through there is Spite Your Mind. Now Spite Your Mind's gone to the front with a furlong left to go. Spite Your Mind. Here comes Notion to Tap It, trying to rally up on the inside of Open the Books. They're going to be headed head for second with a 16th to go. It's Spite Your Mind. Spite Your Mind. Open the Books does hold second there from Notion to Tap It, who'll finish third, and then Patriotic Party, and he rolls. One minute 12. Stepping in the winner's circle now, Space Your Mind with Jaron Barbosa, owned by Gokman Kaya, and trained by Crystal Pickett. Bred in Louisiana by Mr. and Mrs. Brandon Trusclair. 3-year-old dark bear brown gelding by Spitzer. Out of Mind. Back to $104.40. Dollar trifecta pays $225.10. Dollar superfecta $635.80. Second race, scratch 1, True Dakotan. Number 3, Never Change, jockey Jorge Hernandez at a weight 126. Waive the apprentice allowance. Exacta trifecta, superfecta, double, pick 3, pick 4. Second race at 1 mile using the second finish line. Third race, scratch 7, we call him Clyde. Fourth race, number 1, Don't Tell Darren, jockey Axel Concepcion. Scratch the 4, Rousey Express, and the 5, Jackson's Dixie. 4 and 5 out of the fourth. The fifth race, no changes. Fifth race at a mile, second wire finish. 22 minutes to race 2.
More high school, collegiate, and professional athletes train and recover with. That team is MedStar Sports Medicine.
Majestic Frontier, step again. 1 turn mile, second finish line. And they're off. So to go, Never Change. Aristocat wasting no time, opening up a 2-length lead to the opening furlong. From Despite Odds and Majestic Frontier, the favorite of the outside, racing in third. Never Change moves up on the inside after breaking at the back of the pack there with Call Me Maestro, and trailing the field is Cousin Bob. It is Aristocat will set the tempo, just at an easy pace out there. 3 of them gang up right behind there. Never Change eager to go. Moves all the way up to second now, Despite Odds in between horses. Majestic Frontier content to track out of the clear from fourth. And it's another 2 lengths back of the field. Cousin Bob and Call Me Maestro trailing the field. Tight pack, only 5.5 or 6 lengths will cover them. Aristocat just in front, leads at about a half length now from Despite Odds as they round the far turn. Majestic Frontier up on the outside, moving forward now, 3 wide, and then followed by Never Change in fourth. Back to Call Me Maestro, and Cousin Bob is trailing the field. 3 ace from home. Majestic Frontier gliding up on the outside. Aristocat down to the inside, right there between them and trying to hold hold is Despite Odds is racing in third position. Never Change battles along but drops back. Then to the outside is Call Me Maestro and Cousin Bob trailing the field. There's a quarter of a mile to go. Second wire finish. Aristocat let loose by Axel Concepcion opens up suddenly now 3, turning back Majestic Frontier. Then Despite Odds and Never Changes fourth with a furlong left to run now. Aristocat and all Aristocat by 5 with a 16th left to run. Majestic Frontier clearly second spot now from Despite Odds and Never Change. It's going to be Aristocat strutting home at 2-1. Aristocat. Official Aristocat jockey Axel Concepcion by the LNK stable. Kieran McGee trainer. Aristocat 4-year-old dog by Brown Gelding by Spade. Start on My Sugar by $2 exacta $14.80, trifecta $29.60. Dollar superfecta $97.60. $2 double pays $92. Third race, scratch the 7. We call him Clyde. Exacta trifecta superfecta double pick 3. Start of the rainbow pick 6. 4,436 carryover. Fourth race, number 1, Don't Tell Darren, jockey Axel Concepcion. Axel Concepcion now on the 1, Don't Tell Darren. Fourth race, scratch 4 and 5, Rousey Express and Jackson's Dixie. No changes in the fifth. Sixth race, scratch 1, Synthesis, part of the entry, 2, John the Bear. 8 spun in 1. Seventh race, going a mile, second wire finish, no changes. Eighth race on the Dahlia Turf Course, rail 52 feet.
Treatment and rehabilitation of orthopedic and sports-related injuries. Ranked among the top programs in the Maryland and Washington regions.
And they're off. Hit the jackpot, broke slow, now moves up a couple of spots. Back there is Cypress Station, slow to begin 2. Runaholic right to the front from By Its Absence. Runaholic by its absence, and it's SS Sinatra on the chase. Hit the jackpot already up to 4th position as they journey down the backstretch. Favored Dialers 5 or 6 from the speed. Back to Tempestivo, another 6 to 7 back, and Cypress Station well outrun. Into the far turn with 3 furlongs to go. It's Runaholic, SS Sinatra on the outside, coming forward now. SS Sinatra outside. Runaholic down to the inside, knocking heads with 2.5 furlongs left to go. By Its Absence slips back in third. Dialer has to raise a run there from 4th and hit the jackpot under drive there from 5th as they reach the quarter pole. And back there second last is Tempestivo. Cypress Station trailing the field. SS Sinatra, Runaholic, nothing between them with a furlong left to go. Gap of 5. By Its Absence is racing in third, trying to come back a little bit there. By Its Absence willing on the outside. Here comes By Its Absence. By Its Absence and William Humphrey on the outside, going by them now. By Its Absence from SS Sinatra. Runaholic is third, and then it's going to be Dialer, and next there Tempestivo. That's a close photo for 4th. Of 2 and 2, $2 double, 62.40, 50 cent pick 3, 199.40. Fourth race, late pick 5. Exacta trifecta, superfecta, double pick 3, late pick 5, 12% takeout. Number 1, Don't Tell Darren, jockey Axel Concepcion. Scratch 4 and 5, Rousey Express and Jackson's Dixie. Fifth race, 1 mile, second finish line, no changes 5th. Sixth race of the dollar jackpot super high five carryover, $15,678. Scratch 1 synthesis part of the entry. Scratch 2 John the Bear. And scratch number 8 spun and won. No changes in the 7th, going 1 mile, second wire finish. 8th race, 5.5 on the turf. The Dahlia course, rail 52 feet, second wire finish. Scratch the 6 Determined Kingdom and a late scratcher number 9, Mr. Hustle. 8th race.
Those who treat the pros treat you. MedStar Sports Medicine.
Schlese. And they're off. Rail draw, Don't Tell Darren right to the hood, then come Morning there, and Grass Cutter away running in third. Irish Lace to the far outside is next, and Prussian Blue and Dunderboss to the back of the inside as they round that first turn run. Good pace going for this group. Don't Tell Darren pressed along by Then Come Morning on the outside, a gap of 4 or 5 lengths. Grass Cutter, Irish Lace in the 2-path, another 4 back to Prussian Blue, and Dunderboss trailing the field. A race now with 6 furlongs left to go. Up front, it's Don't Tell Darren, Then Come Morning. They're head-to-head for the lead. A gap of 6. Irish Lace spying that duel from third position. Grass Cutter still out of the inside. Irish Lace racing in fourth. And back to Prussian Blue back of the pack. And Dunderboss trailing the field still double digits from the front. Heading off at the far turn. Then Come Morning, Don't Tell Darren. Not much between them. And Then Come Morning gets the head in front into the far turn run. Irish Lace ready to pounce on them from third if good enough with now 4 furlongs left to go. Grass Cutter is in fourth. Back to Dunderboss and Prussian Blue trailing the field. Then Come Morning, Don't Tell Darren 1-2. Don't Tell Darren takes to the outside now. But in the meantime, Irish Lace has been watching them duel the whole way. Is getting closer from third now with 5/16 of a mile left to go. Don't Tell Darren on the outside, willing to come back for more. And Then Come Morning down to the inside. Now they're head-to-head once more. And Irish Lace is in third, has 5 to make up at this point. And fourth, now Dunderboss is worked up from the back of the pack. Into the stretch, Don't Tell Darren. Axel Concepcion setting sail and opening up now under a drive by 3. Then Come Morning is second. Irish Lace has dropped back and now passed by Dunderboss, has moved into third. Has a little chance to run right into that exacta now, but it's all Don't Tell Darren. Don't Tell Darren. A 6-length score under XL Concepcion. Don't Tell Darren. In front from second, Dunderboss, and then Come Morning and Irish Lace. Race. Dollar Jackpot Super High 5, carry over 15,678 at race 6. For the Jackpot Super High 5, scratch 1 synthesis part of the entry, scratch 2 John the Bear, and the 8 spun and won. 7th race, no changes. 8th race. 50-cent pick, $380.85. $2 exacta $32.60, dollar trifecta $46. For the Jackpot Super High 5, scratch 1 synthesis part of the entry, scratch 2 John the Bear, and the 8 spun and won. 7th race, no changes. 8th race, 5.5 on the turf, that Dahlia course, rail 52 feet, scratch 6 Determined Kingdom, scratch 9 Mr. Hustle. 8th race, owner correction for Midday Image, owned by David Jacobson, Sandy Robbins LLC, and Winning Move Stable. 20 minutes to the 5th, second finish line. One mile, second wire, finish line. And they're off. Dalitza Vita, sharp break, and remembering Wilbur there. Burks up on the inside, firing up as well. So there go Burks and Dalitza Vita. They're head-to-head in the opening furlong onto the main portion of the track. Remembering Wilbur 3 lengths off them in third. What Does It Take racing in fourth, and Baton next in fifth. Hard's Fun Breezin racing at the back of the pack there with Royal Number on the far outside and Foles Notion at the tail of this bunch and about 11 lengths from the front. Burks sets the tempo. Honest 1, 5.5 furlongs left to go. Pushed along by Dalitza Vita. Vita in the second spot. A gap of 3 lengths at What Does It Take at the 2-path, and next on the inside is Remembering Wilbur. And they're followed by Hard Spun Reason, who's got 6 or 7 to make up. Royal Number out there 3 wide. Baton lingering on the inside of the back of the pack there, and Falls Notion trailing the field. Far turn run where it's Burks just in front from Delitza. Vita, What Does It Take? Royal Number fires up on the far outside there from 4th. A gap of 3. Remembering Wilbur is next. They're followed by Baton. And on the far outside is False Notion. Hard Spun Reason back of the pack in between horses. They turn for home. A quarter of a mile left to go. Burks kicks on with a 3-length lead from What Does It Take? And Royal Number out the center of the track is False Notion. Furlong and a half left to go. Burks holding sway with a 4-length advantage from What Does It Take? Next, the outside is False Notion. Little late interest from Hard Spun Reason, who's trying to finish on the inside with a 16th left to go. Burks is well clear. Burks from What Does It Take? False Notion. Head to head for Hard Spun Reason for 3rd. It's going to be Burks. Burks to do it. Burks does it. Minute 37.1. Burks, Jimmy Rodriguez aboard for Jagger Incorporated. Trainer Jamie Ness. 4-year-old Chestnut Gelding by First Dude. Out of Shrewsbury Park by Speightstown, Britton, Maryland by Jagger Incorporated. Trainer Jamie Ness. 4-year-old Chestnut Gelding by First Dude. Out of Shrewsbury Park by Speightstown, Britton, Maryland by Jagger Incorporated. Cents. Till a double of 1 and 2, $23. Pick 3, $82.25. Pick 4, $311.65. Pick 5, $10,603.30. 6th race, scratch 1, Synthesis, part of the entry. 2, John LeBaire. 8, Spun in 1. Exacta, Trifecta, Superfecta, Jackpot Super High 5 with a carryover $15,678 in the Jackpot High 5. 23 minutes to race 6. 7th race, no changes. Going a mile, second wire finish. 8th race on the Dahlia Turf Course, rail 52 feet. Second wire finish. Jamie Rodriguez now on the 5 Pyron and a weight 123. Scratch 6, Determined Kingdom. 9, Mr. Hustle. Oxen. And they're off. Baracho was quick away, and the inside is Wonder Where Craig is right there to run with that one, and Chateau is on the chase from 3rd. Noble Gaston on the outside in 4th. Hunter Joe's a ground-saving 5th. They're followed by War Toxin racing to the back of the pack with Woody and Whiskey and You. Woody and Whiskey and You are the 2 trailers back there, and there's some 8 lengths off that pace. Up front, it's Wonder Where Craig is down to the inside. Baracho down to the outside. The Chateau's pursuit of the inside with a bit of room there in 3rd position. They're followed by Noble Gaston in 4th. Woody is worked up to 5th. They're followed by War Toxin 3 wide of the turn, and Hunter Joe on the inside. Whiskey and You trailing the field are whistling right along. 21.94 was that opening quarter mile, and Baracho on the outside. I wonder where Craig is. Matching strides to the top of the lane with Noble Gaston in 3rd and Chateau 4th. Woody's got to get going under a drive in 5th, and Hunter Joe is 6th. Half mile and 44.47. They're into the stretch. Baracho with Wonder Where Craig is down to the inside. Wonder Where Craig is taking all the heat out of the inside. Has something left. Woody on the scene late. Woody's leveling off on the outside. Here comes Woody on the outside, and it is Wonder Where Craig is and Woody down the line together. Wonder Where Craig is and Woody. Wonder Where Craig is Woody. Wonder Where Craig is and Woody. And a photo and a thriller. And Baracho was 3rd. Whiskey and You are Chateau in a minute 9.99. Photo. Wonder Where Craig is. Sheldon Russell up for Michael Dubb. The Elkstone Group LLC. Medicat Stables LLC. Michael J. Caruso. Winning trainer Brittany Russell. By Giants Causeway. Bred in Kentucky by Fleur de Lis Stables. Bred in Kentucky by Fleur de Lis Stables. 270. High five. Jackpot carryover, $18,054.39. $2 double, 2 in for $23.20. $0.50 pick 3, $16.35. Seventh race, 1 mile, second wire finish, no changes. Eighth race for Midday Image, owned by David Jacobson, Sandy Robbins LLC, Winning Moves Stable. And they're off. Gallant Golden Captain Quint, Shady Money flashing up, and so too all threes out of the inside, 4 right across the track. Here's Franklin settling along fifth, very close to that pace, another 4 lengths back, and it's Crossland on the inside. Mr. Jefferson and Giordani trailing the field. Racing down the backstretch and eager, all threes done against that rail, leads the way, 3 parts of a length. Shady Money right there, second. Captain Quint is in third, and Gallant Gold deep on the outside there in fourth. Franklin in hand racing fifth, and only 4 from the front, another 2. Crossland follows Frightland, another 2.5, and it's Mr. Jefferson. Giordani lingering back at 8th position as they head over the far turn, some 14 off of speed. Shady Money, all threes head-to-head around the far turn. Captain Quint is next, and Gallant Gold continues to track on the outside. Frightland is at the rail, just 3 from the pace as they round the turn, and back to Crossland and Mr. Jefferson. Giordani's got to pick it up. 3 furlongs to go. Shady Money, all three still head-to-head for the lead, and Captain Quint, Gallant Gold on the outside. Frightland perched for a run there on the inside, and Crossland follows that with 7 to make up. Top of the stretch, all threes more than a quarter mile from home, still there, and kicks away by 3 from Shady Money. On the far outside is Gallant Gold. Frightland in between horses, trying to kick as well. For a long and a half left to go. All threes, Angel Cruz going to work on a 5-length lead, 3 across the track, and chasing home all threes is running a big one. All threes 9-1, bounding home in the final furlong. They're not going to catch all threes, it appears. All threes in front, Frightland on the outside, Crossland. They're head-to-head for second. All threes, Frightland or Crossland for second, and then followed by Gallant Gold. All threes. Out of After All, Mile Moldabar, Bred in Maryland by Walter Weiser. In 1:37.24, all threes. $2 exacta, $72.40 trifecta, $365.20. Dollar superfecta, $2,055.20. 4-1 double again, $89.40. 50-cent pick 3, $57.70. "21 minutes to race 8 on the Dahlia Turf Course. Rail 52 feet. Second wire finish going 5.5 furlongs. Exacta trifecta superfecta wagering for Midday Image, owned by David Jacobson, Sandy Robbins LLC, and Winning Move Stable. Number 4
for our day-to-day job, but the blessing means that we also have a big responsibility, and that responsibility.
Second finish line on the turf. And they're off. Boats are rocking with a sharp start, defending back in the woods on the outside, all the early scramble. And it's Cadre racing along in fourth, and Midday Image, and No Sabe Nada. Trailing the field is Pyron, his last some 8 off his speed. Defend working just in front now. From on the inside, Boats are rocking in second. Back in the woods keeping up in third position, and Cadre is fourth as they round the turn. Midday Image is next, followed by Pyron and No Sabe Nada trailing the field. Midway on that turn, Defend out of the inside, just in front front from Back in the Woods. Back in the Woods now pushing on just by now. And Midday Image at the far outside. Boats are rocking down to the inside. Kadri's got a chance in between horses in a bit of traffic. Going to angle to the outside looking for some daylight in between horses. Kadri's coming gamely now. Here's Kadri and Midday Image head to head for the lead. Boats are rocking down to the inside and Back in the Woods backs off of the final furlong. Midday Image is in front, out kicking Kadri. Boats are rocking third down to the inside. Pyron late run far outside, but it's too late to catch Midday Image. Midday Image to win. Photo second. Kadri and Boats are rocking. In Winning Move Stable, Sanford Robbins LLC and Winning Move Stable. David Jacobson trainer, 7-year-old chestnut horse by Midshipman, out of Image of Noon by Disco Rico. Bred in New York by Patricia Generazio. In the winner's circle, Midday Image, Race 8 official. Midday Image, Jockey Angel Cruz. Back-to-back, owned by David Jacobson, Sandy Robbins LLC, $2 exacta, $55.60, trifecta, $73.70, dollar superfecta, $193.70, $2 double 1-4, $79.60. Pick 3, $77.65. Pick 4, $244.15. Late pick 5, $1,104.45. Pick 6, $7,174.18. Join us tomorrow, post time 12:25 live racing here at Laurel Park. Coming up next, simulcast action continues. Coming up, race 6, Aqueduct.
The action continues here on Friday. A wonderful 8-race card that we've got going on. Tim Tolick and I will be there in the afternoon to guide you through it.
The animal. We have a generation coming up that's more aware of our world, of our climate, of our animals that we use, everything that's really given us